sweeties! I just wanted to thank you all so much, all those wonderful people who came to my book signing last week. It was so great to meet you and to down that wicked tot of tequila brought by the two ladies from Be Limitless, which was so hilarious. And of course there was the fabulous Richard, who wanted me to mention his gorgeous lady Marlene, who's in Cape Town waiting for him. Get off your ass, Lady Marlene. He's out there. Seriously though, it was great to meet you all. I so appreciated you schlepping out to buy my book. And now we have a fabulous Virgo new moon on Tuesday, which is pulling all our reins and teaching us all how to behave properly. Thank heaven for that. Please like and share and subscribe and, tell me how fabulous I am. That's enough of that. Let's get to the stars. Virgo, my little bunny rabbit. There's a very small dilemma here. Do you ask nicely for what you want, or do you barge in, grab what you need and destroy the rest? Wouldn't that be fun? Although actually, if you wait for Tuesday's really fabulous Virgo new moon, you'll lose the urge to do any of those things. Not that you'll be turning into a wimp or anything. It's just that your focus will be more on pleasing others than impressing yourself. You'll be looking for love and finding ways to take care of the ones who love you. Nothing wrong with that. Fabulous. Those magnificent Virgo ambitions never go away completely though. And you've got a long to-do list stashed away in that little corner of your head. But for now, what you have to do is let yourself be loved. We come to the earth to have relationships, all sorts. So stop being so practical and start relating. It's much more fun than it looks, amazingly. That's it for Virgo. Libra, my beautiful little blossom, what is going on here? Look, instead of collapsing into an emotional fluff ball, try this. Learn to live your life with passion and detachment. Get passionately involved in every moment, but stay detached from the outcome. It's a huge trick. You'll discover that every outcome is just another experience to add to your long list. And what's more, you are only responsible for what you do, not for what they do or what they think of you. Okay, lecture over. Digest that when you have a moment. Now, it's time for some shopping. The planet of romance, beauty, and, buying fabulous things is still with us for the whole week. So buy something that makes you feel lovable and gorgeous and let yourself be adored. Anyone who's being horrible to you must be hoofed out forthwith. Then, when you've glued your tattered little heart back together, we can talk career. Next week, maybe. That's it for Libra. Scorpio, my little lamb chop. Shame, you can hardly wait for this year to end, can you? You've convinced yourself that everything will be better next year. And in a way, you could be right. For a start, you've been battling so endlessly with family and housemates and just general horrors at home that arguments suddenly seem like a natural part of life. Which they kind of are, actually. And whether you move house or change living arrangements or whatever you do, you'll come up with a much happier solution by January. Meanwhile, here are some clues for dealing with all the idiots in your face now. Number one, your opinion is amazingly not automatically the correct one. Number two, other people occasionally like to be acknowledged. Most important of all, there's absolutely no hurry to make any choices. Always think before yelling. Now, about your health, that body needs a rest. Take a short break, somewhere fun. Start spending some actual money. That's it for Scorpio. Sagittarius, my little watermelon. Those schemes of yours may have cost more than you had in mind. Fear not, fear not. They were a great learning curve. Besides, those all-powerful let's make some money energies are now beaming down on you, begging you to revisit those investment plans with a much more creative system. So it's a big yes to interesting investments, although remember to ask a couple of questions first before signing. But an even bigger yes to flexible financial thinking. And if anyone complains about your methods, tell them to bugger off. You're doing fine on your own. Your love life's not doing that well. Frankly, there's too much other stuff going on in your life and you simply don't have the time to deal with anyone's emotional bullshit. Still, you can be nice. No need to shatter anyone's heart. Just ask for a short break till you've had a rethink. That's it for Sagittarius. Capricorn, my little strawberry, that's much better. Finally, these are energies you can understand. Can't control them necessarily, but you can definitely understand them. which is a good start. Slowly you're finding it easier to be your best, and you're much more enthusiastic about getting there. And amazingly, with all the mad distractions, money has lost its position at the front of your queue, which is exactly the time you start bringing unexpected opportunities into your spaces. It's the way the world works, you see. When you let your life come to you instead of beating it about with a stick, everything starts to flow beautifully in your direction. When you trust the process, it works. And while you're looking around, stirrings of new ideas are on the move, as are the people who want to help you make them happen. Let them. There's love out there too, incidentally, if you're keen. Open a door or two. That's it for Capricorn. Aquarius, my little rosebud. You're getting all grumpy with the lovers again, aren't you? Better stop that right there. The real problem here is about unspoken rages, things you haven't said. Not to mention the occasional leaping hormone, guys too, amazingly. It's time to take a deep breath and tell the truth. If you can find good reasons to stick around, make a new commitment. Do your vows or whatever people do. Or leave if you'd rather. But stop messing about. Oh, and get your bloods checked. There's some weird things worming about in that body of yours. Nothing too hideous, just peculiar enough to throw your mood off and turn you into a pain in the butt, frankly. And right now, all you're interested in is dashing about the globe on wild adventures, really. Truth be known. But since that's still not possible, such a pain, take a few days off and treat yourself. Massages, something great. Tuesday's new moon will send you off in a completely different and fabulous direction, and a much healthier one. That's it for Aquarius. Pisces, my little cupcake. You're so adorable this week. Everyone seems to be falling in love with you. And with Tuesday's very gorgeous new moon in your love house, you're suddenly bursting with that kind of fabulously positive energy that literally makes dreams come true. It really does. This is where you ignore all those fears, and they are endless, we know, and you accept the goodies. Also, you'll be luckier in groups instead of slaving away on your own. So get ready to exchange ideas and share and move really quickly. Your money planets are here all week, so make deals and sign things, even if that's not your usual vibe. There's money to be made in different ways now, so open up that very stubborn mind and let yourself play a bit, happily. Your intuition's sending piles of messages now. It's important to trust yourself. Yes, you definitely do know what you're doing. Let yourself be the winner. That's it for Pisces. Aries, my little Rottweiler, are you on the warpath? Listen. There's no point fighting with people who don't have a chance around someone as manic as you are. It's not fun. Besides, the point isn't to win the fight or even to get revenge. That's just primitive rubbish that you're bored with. The point here is about your career, which is revving up and getting moving. All the planets are gathering together, cheering you on. So this is where you put your ego down and do whatever is needed. You might have to tell some complete idiot what a genius he is. Or hand over the reins to someone who has absolutely no idea what he's doing. These are all just little cosmic tests. The upside, of course, is that dreams are coming true and offers are being made. The trick is to stay alive long enough to claim all the goodies. And meanwhile, ask the lovers to give you some time. You'll be back soon enough. That's it for Aries. Taurus, my little hedgehog. Look, getting what you want isn't the problem. It's paying the price that goes with it that's giving you ulcers. Because for some weird reason, you've convinced yourself you have to be a total shit to attain your goals. Well, you don't. It really is okay to be a nice person and still get rich. That snarling, growling thing you do is just driving your friends away. So how about seeing each issue as an exchange of energy? You give something, you get something back. It's the way the world works, and it works really well. After that, how about a massage? You're stretched so tight you're about to snap. Then, take another look around. For now, the career is pretty much on hold, or at least plodding along till Wednesday or Thursday. Same with money. It's kind of just making its own way. This week is mostly about home, family, lovers, friends, people. Be nice. You know very well how to do that. That's it for Taurus. Gemini, my little squirrel, you're so great at friendships, and who wouldn't want to be your friend? But it's that team thing you suck at. You figure, as long as someone else is running the show, you'll just languish about drinking Mai Tais and smoking something interesting until something comes up. Either that, or you'll start telling everyone what to do while you sit on your ass, your favorite. So, here's the plan for the week. Stay completely quiet until everyone has had their say. And even then, choose your words wisely. You are an idiot is not an example of useful conversation. In fact, backing down completely might serve you much better. The plan here is not so much to score points or even to be hilarious. It's to get what you want. Point is, do you know what that is? It's time to find out. Make a list of desires. Next week you'll get them if you behave. Tuesday's new moon will show you the new direction. Get started. That's it for Gemini. Cancer, my fabulous little banana. There's a very earnest tone to your week. You're wondering how you can help make the world a better place. You're trying to figure out how to rescue every starving animal. And while you're doing that, your career is going down the tubes. Listen, you can't do a thing for anyone if you're a penniless basket case. And yes, we all know there's nothing harder to handle than an attack of conscience. But for now, how about fixing that extremely erratic bank balance? Just do normal things. Pay the mortgage, fix the car, send the computer in. And don't think for a moment you're the only one who hates doing this stuff. We all live in a world full of admin. The point is, if you get your life in order, you will make money, lots of it. It's already in your energy. And then, when you've done that, you get to save the world. Excellent plan. That's it for Cancer. Leo, my little chocolate drop, aren't you looking fabulous? Just fabulous. Your sockets are all charged right up. And people are much more impressed than even you realize, which is amazing. So let's capitalize on your fabulosity. Think business dinners, invitations to pretty places, think witty conversations and wicked glances, your favorite. Think job offers and interesting projects. Or, if you really are bored to death with all that corporate crap, how about some romantic intrigue instead? You can just as easily use this energy for a secret love affair if you like. But you better make it a good one, because with your big mouth, you're bound to be discovered sooner or later. In fact, probably sooner. In fact, on second thoughts, stick to business, much healthier and much, much more lucrative. Money's available now, grab some. That's it for Leo. Thank you, delicious creatures, for listening to Astrology with Linda Shaw. Listen, we've had a fantastic idea for next week. Send in your questions. If you've got a question about your life, about your star signs, about your lover, whatever it is, send in your birthday. If you've got your birth time, that'll be good. If you've got your birthplace, that'll be good. And I'll pick 10 questions that are fabulous and I'll answer them on next week's YouTube. Give yourself permission to succeed. It's really important. Bye now.